Welcome back to Be Strong Academy. Joel here with Megan, Jason, and Casey, and we're here to talk to you guys about excuses. Everybody's got them, everybody comes up with them, and everybody uses them. Jason, what do you think the common excuses are, the common roadblocks really, that just get in people's way to either making it to a facility or just starting a workout regimen in general?
Well, I think probably the most common ones would be, I don't have time, I can't afford to go to a gym, my spouse or significant other doesn't eat this way or doesn't want to work out with me, or I just have bad genetics, the I'm big boned excuse. Those excuses I hear probably the most, and I really think it just comes down to people just don't want to pay the price. You know, everything costs something. You don't get anything in life for free, and that means that you're either going to have the results that you want, or you're going to have lip service with all the excuses that you can come up with, but they're not going to exist together. It's one or the other.
I mean, I agree with Jason. You know, you hear excuses all the time. Hey, I don't have time for this and that. You got to make time for yourself. You got to invest in yourself, whether it's investing, into a gym, a membership, even that. I mean, you don't even need a gym. You can, still run outside, go to a park, do some pull-ups. You can do a lot of our exercises again, even at your house. So that's kind of my thought. I mean, if there's a way, you'll find it, and if there's not, you'll find an excuse. Say the excuses. I get it all the time with a lot of my clients. I don't want to hear it. Stop wasting my time. If you don't want my help, I'll go and help someone else.
Yeah, I agree with all of you, and I think that another important point also is maybe get a workout partner, someone to hold you accountable. And when you wake up one morning thinking, oh man, I really don't want to work out or go to the gym or something like that, your workout partner will call you up and she'll be like, all right, are you ready to go work out? And you have no excuses. You got to go because she's there. Or your trainer's there waiting for you. Get a trainer. Get a coach. They're there waiting for you. So we don't want excuses. We want results, right?
Absolutely.
Remind yourself of your goal. And each time you come up against an excuse, because we've all done it. I'm sure that each one of us has gotten to that point where we train all day and we're ready to go home. But we remind ourselves what our goal is, and we know that if we miss that day, we're one step behind. We don't want to be one step behind. We either want to be right on schedule or one step ahead. So when I get to the end of a day, I'm tired from training, and I go, I do have time. I just had to make it. Maybe it's, I don't have the money. You need to find a road path to find that money so that you can either get a gym membership or, supplement yourself, whatever it is that you need to do. You just have to conquer those excuses one at a time. So you're going to come up against them. They're going to be there. You just have to find a way around them, and you've got to be creative.
And another thing, you're never too old either. You're never too old to start training.
Agreed.
So whether you have heart disease, high blood pressure, battling with diabetes, you can start working out.
All of that is actually reversible through exercise, through a proper diet. Weird, you're doing what your body's designed to do, and all of a sudden you're a more healthy person. I don't get it. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. To kind of add to that, a lot of people have bad blood pressure, cholesterol problems, things like that, but exercise will actually help you with that. But again, you got to give yourself the right nutrients. You got to give yourself the right protein powders, glutamines, creatines, and stuff like that to kind of help you again reach your goals.
Another common excuse that we encounter often would be injuries. Whether it's an old injury, let's say, oh, I hurt my leg and I can't walk straight, or people allow themselves to be taken out of the game for many different things, like work-related accidents, car accidents. Maybe it was an injury, on the field or in sports that ended maybe a potential career, but that's no excuse for quitting your training. Training is part of just keeping your body at homeostasis. You need to train. You need to continually get your blood flowing, bring in extra oxygen, and help excrete the negative nutrients that are in your body. You need to get rid of those negative byproducts from just daily living. The only way to do that is to shake up the body. You've got to get it stirred up, and you've got to get it moving in order to take care of these things. So I've encountered injuries myself, and it took me out of the game, and it was very hard to get back into it. But at some point, you yourself just bottom line have to stand up and say, I'm not going to accept this. I'm not going to use this as an excuse or a crutch. I'm going to use this as a motivation. I'm going to get past this injury. So
I totally agree. Injuries are by no means something that holds you back from continuing your training. Earlier, Casey, you had talked about something that I really liked, which was invest in yourself. And a lot of people don't want to invest in themselves for whatever reason, and they want to use their family as an excuse. So I have kids, I'm too busy. But if you are more healthy and more physically active, it's going to keep you from aging as quickly. You're going to be able to have more fun with your kids because you're going to be able to keep up with them. They're going to have a great example to follow, watching you go to the gym or working out with them. And you can turn that excuse into something to actually help propel you towards your goal. So really, you just got to turn it around. It's all a mindset. You know, you're only going to have one. And
again, even like when you have injuries and stuff like that, though, too, it shouldn't stop you. You know, you can still work around. Let's say like I have a bad shoulder. Well, what does that mean? You know, you can still walk, you still do lunges, you can still do squats and stuff like that. So again, you can kind of still work around it. To add kind of what Jason said, you know, with families and stuff like that. You know, like, you know, you get a lot of moms these days. Hey, you know what? My kids are in school. I got to take them here. I got to take them there. Hey, you know what? Take your kids with you. They got all these strollers these days. Go ahead and run in the strollers with the little kids and stuff like that. So again, there should be no excuse not to work out and take care of yourself.
Working out doesn't have to be formal. You don't need to go to a gym. We have a lot of exercises on our website within the exercise videos that we've done with Be Strong Academy that are just body weight. You can go to the park, you can get your kids active. It's about leading an active lifestyle. So at British Nutrition's, we're here to give everybody the knowledge that they need to succeed, and that means everybody. Whether you have a family and you can't go to the gym, whether it's because of time or money, you can still complete exercises that you need to and lead a healthy lifestyle.
Absolutely, lifestyle being the key word. It is a way of life.
And if you have any further questions, please visit our website.